Friends, today I have some great news from NIO we just have to talk about. Not only are we seeing their stock having an amazing recovery right now, they also just hit new delivery records for March of 2021 and they're about to reach a big milestone in their deliveries this very month in April. It seems like the market is finally realizing how much they overreacted when it comes to this global chip shortage we're having and how it affects NIO's production numbers. Lastly, let's look at the hints of a new possible model coming and talk about whether I would personally be buying NIO stock right now at these current share prices or not. There's a lot to talk about today, guys, so stay tuned. And let's get right into it. Now, firstly, looking at the stock chart for today, it seems like NIO is trading slightly higher and trying to break that $40 mark. Obviously, we are still far away from the all-time highs of around $63, but guys, don't underestimate how great of a sign this movement is. Of course, NIO being a very growth-oriented electric vehicle stock is quite volatile and moves a lot with the current market sentiment. So a lot of gain we're seeing right now is simply due to the other EV stocks going up and the NASDAQ in general going up really. But from a pure technical standpoint, it still looks like we held and strongly bounced up from that $35 support level, and now managing to keep that uptrend is a sign that the worst is behind us really, in my opinion. I'm obviously not an oracle, of course, so we'll have to wait and see which way NIO stock wants to go next week, for example, but I personally love this company and what they're doing right now in the EV sector, and I clearly see much higher share prices for this company years or potentially months into the future. And for those who share this outlook and who have managed to stay cool throughout this correction really, or for those who even bought during that correction at the much lower share prices, I really congratulate you and I think it is really going to pay off. Okay, let's get right into the exciting news about this company, and that has to be the delivery report that NIO just released. They hit an all-time high record of 7,527 vehicles for March, which is up 373.4% from the same period last year, and up a whopping 30% just from February, so the month before. This March delivery includes 1,529 ES8s, 3,152 ES6s and 2,565 EC6s, and in total it means that NIO has delivered more than or exactly 20,060 units just in the first quarter of 2021, which is more than 5 times what they delivered back in 2020 Q1. Keep in mind here that after the news about this chip shortage coming out and after NIO acknowledging that the shortage will lead to a suspended production for a couple of days, NIO also had to lower their guidance to 19,500 units for Q1. But it turns out that they actually met their earlier guidance of between 20,000 and 20,500 units. Just great really. I think this should relax the panic the market has when it comes to NIO having delivery issues because of this shortage. CEO and founder of NIO, William Lee Bin himself, has said that the factory could easily produce 10,000 units a month, but due to these short-lived supply shortages, they will be stuck at 7,500 a month for a couple of months to come at least. And guys, I think this is truly fine and won't hurt them at all in the longer term, just possibly slow their growth down a little bit. These issues are common for car companies right now, and Tesla has been forced to slow down production multiple times, but they seem to be doing just fine really. One of the biggest semiconductor chip manufacturers, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, or TSM for short, also just went out and said that they plan to spend $100 billion to end this shortage once and for all. These are crazy amounts of capital going towards this cause, and for reference, TSM has historically only spent around $17 billion a year on their manufacturing plants and equipment. So these $100 billion over the next couple of years is just massive really, and I am sure that the market loves to hear that and also might be a reason for why NIO keeps recovering right now. This also shows that the demand for NIO cars is very high right now and that their delivery numbers will surely skyrocket once these supply issues are completely solved. I think the delivery growth NIO is seeing for the past couple of months or even for the past year is not mentioned enough. In July of 2020, they managed to hit the 50,000 100,000 vehicle benchmark, but just 9 months later they expect to have produced their 100,000th car on April 7. And this growth just keeps on accelerating, and William Li has said that by the end of this very year, their double shift capacity will reach a staggering 300,000 units a year. Just imagine how that revenue will affect NIO and how crazy of a brand they will have with so many people driving around NIO cars. Now, before going to my own prediction for the future, let's quickly shine some light on the fact that NIO just did a trademark announcement that they registered a brand new model trademark, the EF9. We really don't know much more about it, but it's just so exciting to hear, and it seems like it will again try to target a different market segment. Having a 9 in it gives us the hint that it will be more of a premium, high-end model, and according to NIO's previous product plan, it is probably a multi-purpose vehicle. Exciting stuff that we will likely hear more about later this year or maybe in 2022. So with this said, guys, do I think this sell-off we're seeing right now is finally over, and do I think it is the right time to buy NIO stock? I personally do think so, and as I said earlier, it is obviously impossible to tell for sure, but the technicals are looking great for this company and for the other growth stocks really. From a fundamental perspective, it also seems like the production worries are slowly fading away, which they really should in my opinion. So I am willing to bet on the fact that the worst is in fact behind us, which is also why I have built on my NIO position these past couple of weeks. Now, if I happen to be wrong, that is all good. I think this should be valued at a $100 share price or more regardless, and I'm just excited to see where the company will go in the future, how it will grow, and where this journey will take me. But hey guys, remember here, not financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, so please do your own research and come to your own conclusions when investing your hard-earned money in the stock market. This is all my opinion I am talking about here. And with that, I want to conclude today's video. If you're new here, by the way, my name is Sam and welcome to the channel. Here I talk about various different interesting growth stocks, although we have seen tons of NIO lately, just happened to be like that. But if you liked this particular video, then please press that like button. It is the best way to support this channel and truly help the video reach out to more people really. Also, if you watched all the way to this point and if you enjoy this content, of course, and want to be here for more future content, then why not subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Guys, as always, thank you for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you in the next video. Happy Easter!